All right, everybody, welcome back to the Sooner or Later podcast. I'm your host, Joey, and for the whole month of Sawctober, we're reviewing the Saw films. What that means is we're going to jump right into it, and you get 30 minutes of spoiler-full discussion on Saw 2 starting now. Lionsgate makes John Wick, dude? That's kind of fucking crazy, bro. I didn't know that.
Do they make the Hunger Games?
They make the Hunger Games.
I don't know about that.
No, they do. They do. That's why I said it.
We should have changed our shirts.
It's actually, I was thinking that, but fuck it. I don't care.
No, fuck all that.
You know what? If we don't change the shirts, someone's going to comment on it.
Yeah.
We need the comments. We need the engagement.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there's a
I got a basket of clothes right there. I'll throw another shirt on.
Yeah.
Just
like 6 layers.
He layers
So we just reviewed Saw 1 a couple days ago because it's on YouTube now. So, you know, people are watching it. It's kind of a few days apart. So we opened this movie with a Saw classic of opening with the trap that has nothing to do with the rest of the movie, which is fire. I love that. This reverse Venus fly trap?
Yeah, that's what I would call it.
Yeah, I would call
that's
it
what he
that.
calls
Oh,
it.
okay.
That's what he calls
I
it.
thought
that.
you were like question mark.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's because I said trap.
It is a trap. It's pretty trappy.
Bro, this shit is fucking wild. I couldn't do it. This is the one that stumped me. I'd be fucked.
The thing is,
He had to cut the key out
Out of
from
his eye.
out of his eyelid. They
It was
sewed
behind
into
his eye.
No, they said behind his eye, but in
You
his
see the X-ray and it's like right on the like.
yeah, but like,
surface.
wouldn't it show like that
In
if
later
it was
movies-
in front of it?
in later movies, it's kind of it gets debunked, or not debunked, but like you see how he inserts it,
Is it
and
behind
you
the
could totally no,
eye? No, it's the eyelid, right?
It's on his cheek.
Right? Because he says the thing is the key to your freedom is right in front of your eyes. Ha 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 ha. That's the exact words he
So
used.
I think that's not too hard. Like
No,
Yeah, but
if
bro-
it's on your cheek,
I don't have the fucking dexterity not to also tear my fucking
Yeah.
eyeball open. You know what I mean? I don't have it in me.
I don't know. I feel like it's just a quick like, and you're good.
but in that panic
Quick
situation,
little
you hear your eye, and you're like
always
thinking,
panic.
Yeah,
yeah, you're
always
thinking,
panic.
oh shit, I gotta cut my eye open.
Yeah,
Because
I
like
gotta-
this is. But I think what happened is he learned from the bear trap. All right, he was like, you know what? We got to put the key in you.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so that you can truly learn. Like you got to learn a lesson because you can play the game, but that does not mean you're gonna learn the lesson.
Yeah.
Dude, when you said that, all I imagined was like a Saw instructional video, and it's like, at Saw Industries, the key is in you, and it's just a boy with the key on his eye and shit.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
him in a little
it's
suit.
honestly, it's true.
Yeah, I mean, that one though, when the first time I saw it and the 15th time I saw it, I was like, bro, there ain't no fucking way. I'd have just sat there.
Yeah.
Or I would have started.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a Saw review. Everybody, it's a rated R film. It's a rated R review. If that was me, I'm yanking it, bro. I'm fucking pulling my putt as fast as I possibly can. I'm trying to get one off before I die.
Go out in ecstasy.
Yeah, oh yeah. I'm dying fucking on cloud 9.
Dude, maybe though it'll just your eye will pop open like just because you're just like. Yeah. Same time.
Maybe I won't die because there's not enough blood in my head, you know?
Yeah.
If I put more blood down there, I'll do some squats or something too. But
What
yeah.
His time too was not enough to do that trap. But also
No
too,
way.
it's another one though. If he would have chilled, he shouldn't have started the clock.
That and like it was within reach. That scalpel
Yeah.
was right there, bro. If he didn't fucking he would have been fine.
That's a problem with most of them though. If they just like settle down for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Not.
Yeah, I know
Rip
it's
the
life or
thing out of
death,
the
but chill,
timer.
brother.
Yeah.
I also love that's a classic Saw, like how to film it. You like shake a lot, and the camera goes like all
Yeah.
around you.
Yeah.
It like
Dude.
zooms in and out.
This is
Fast forward.
I feel very confident in saying that so far between these two movies, Saw 1 and 2 is the most dizzying franchise of all time.
Yeah.
From
It's
these
pretty
two
dizzying.
movies, you leave both of these movies and you got vertigo and shit. You're like, oh my god, holy
Dude, you
fuck.
could have like 30 minutes straight of just scenes where you just get all of it.
What cracks me up too is when they drive too. They're always like fast forward driving.
Yeah.
It's so,
Yeah.
Why?
It's so
and it's so
cheesy.
weird, and you can totally tell they're on a sound stage because it's too dark. It's never
Yeah.
been that dark on the planet Earth, and these people are driving in pitch black. It's crazy.
What's funny though is like they're always in a hurry, and it's just like in this film, like if they two, like once they get to the room, if everybody would just chill, like chill out.
So you're talking about in the house?
Right in the house when they start. The first dude blows his brain out because he's like, bro, like chill, like don't open stuff. Like we're all in the area.
Together.
That's the thing. Yeah, and I think if they like work together.
And hand in hand.
If he tells you not to do something, you don't do it.
Yeah, just don't do it.
Yeah.
But would you have listened to Crackhead Amanda, dude?
Bro,
I don't know if you would.
If someone is in the shits with me and they go, I've lived through this before, he's tested me before, and I survived. Bro, if you told me to cut both my fucking legs off, I would just do it because you're telling me and you've been through the shits before. Like, I believe you. I trust you. What else do I got to go on at that point?
Bro, but when you're roided out, you don't listen to reason.
Yeah, I mean,
well, he's just an idiot.
If my neck was the size of a fucking truck tire, of course I'm not going to listen to some dumb bitch who's smaller than me. But, like, my neck is small compared to old boy.
I think they lose, like, the best guy early, though. Because if a boy that gets done in the furnace,
you're talking about Obi?
He was gonna play the game the right way. Like
Obi
he had what it took.
He was just greedy. If he'd have just taken the first shot and that was it, he'd have been fine. But no,
but he was trying. What sucks though is because it's like that's kind of stupid in a sense because he gets the first one and then he has it. And instead of him being like, okay, I'm just gonna grab mine and get out, he's like, let me grab this other one too. Like, so it's like, but shouldn't you want him to want to help the other people?
No, they forced him.
Yeah, they force him to go in, sure.
But they force him, hey, get both of those.
But isn't he helping them? Like, he's doing a good thing by getting the second syringe. Like,
no,
if it was like, he only grabbed one, and then he tries to leave out and it closes, then I'm like, oh, it makes sense. He's still being a piece of shit. But he was trying to be a good person, get the second syringe, and that's what kills him. Mm-hmm. That's what I don't like. But also, too, I'm sure there was a way to turn it off from the outside, or they were supposed to help him also.
Inside. There was a way on the inside to turn it off.
Well, he was scared of the flame. They had a little devil thing or whatever. Yeah. But, like, it was kind of weird because I'm like, I get it because, like, that second one was a lever. But I'm like, but he was trying to do good. Like, why is he dying now?
It doesn't align with Jigsaw's morals, I guess.
And I think that's what that's like kind of like my biggest issue with the franchise. It goes in and out his morals as like the movies go. True.
He is working as of right now with one other person.
Yeah, now it's
we
Amanda.
know that there's another person that he's working with. So when it was a pure idea, you get the first movie. It's not pure no more. You got someone else in the cut.
Yeah, his tumor kind of fucked him up.
I mean, not even to mention the fucking tumor.
Yeah, but like Amanda screws over old boy in the tub. She throws it on his chest. She does not give him an opportunity to survive. Right. She throws it. She could have put it anywhere else. She just whatever. Like, and also too, like we see like she's flawed, and I think she's flawed because she didn't play the game right the first time. I think if she has to get the key out of herself, she actually would have been changed. But
maybe. What you were gonna say something?
Yeah, my thing is, why didn't someone hold the door or put something in between it so when it closes, it didn't like...
But they never do.
I know.
We see it
but, like,
so much.
why don't you?
I mean, if it was me, I would have never thought the door would close on its own. Oh boy, his feet towards the door. Who the fuck's gonna close that door?
This one is... How long do we think the gap is from 1 to 2?
Back to back. It's got to be back to back.
The public doesn't know enough yet. Like in 2,
they don't know who Jigsaw is.
Yeah. 1 and 2, the public doesn't know enough. They know there's a serial killer. They know some of this messed up stuff is happening. But as far as we know in this franchise so far, they've had like 4 people are missing.
5.
So like,
no. So the 3, Amanda, oh boy, are in the 2 boys who died, and then Adam and Gordon. So 5.
Yeah.
But Amanda's not really missing.
No, but she was in the trap.
She's played a game. Yeah.
We find out that a 6th person also played the game in the next movie, but that's spoilers. So at this point, theoretically, there's only 5 people who have ever been through the trap. Oh, and then 6 because of Venus Flytrap Boy at the beginning of this one. So only, as far as we know, 6 people have ever been in a trap. So the whole time they're just like, I'm on MTV Punked. I don't know what the fuck is happening here. Ashton Kutcher's gonna come out, say a rapist shouldn't go to jail forever.
I didn't kill my partner.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, he killed that lady allegedly. But so really quick, the traps are the death mask is what he calls it, apparently, the Venus flytrap, the electrified staircase which killed those cops and broke that one dude's legs backwards, the nerve gas house, the antidote safe room. So I think what they consider that is the gun coming out. The magnum eye hole is the next one.
Oh, that's the when she puts her hands in the things.
No, that's coming up.
No.
So, this room, okay, so this fandom site is considering the whole antidote safe room its own game or its own
where
trap.
they start. Technically, yes, because they could get the antidote from there if they would have done the numbers. Yeah, that makes sense.
So then after the magnum eye hole trap is the furnace trap. After that is the needle trap. After that is the razor box trap. And then, of course, Eric's test is the through line of the whole movie.
Yeah.
Just so that we all know what traps there are.
Yeah, because I don't consider so Eric is playing a game. The rest of them have there's I don't think his is not a trap. It's a game
test.
versus.
So they call it test. So the previous one it was Zepp's test, and this one is Eric's test.
Okay, cool.
Which Eric absolutely fails because he's a dumb fuck who just doesn't sit around for a couple hours.
Yeah.
So
well, also too, it doesn't help too that like the other cop, like his, the SWAT
Riggs?
guy, is also too like upfront. Because if it was just all girl, they'd been fine.
Don't
Riggs
even get me started about Riggs because I got something to say about that motherfucker.
Dude.
But he's like, let's bust him up. Let's do police brutality.
Ass, bro.
Like, it's like I thought you were. I thought in my head, I'm like, oh my god, everyone's always defending this guy like he didn't deserve it. He doesn't deserve anything. But I'm like, no, in this movie, he's trying to bust heads.
Yeah, and we'll talk about it in a couple movies. But Riggs pisses me off.
And it's like the way they say it, because they talk about Eric, how he got his like job and everything and got his position or whatever, that's some stuff he does. And the way how Riggs was so open to doing it, it's like, that's how you also got your job. You're also bad. Yeah. Like, he's portrayed as a hero. It's like, no.
Riggs isn't a desk jockey. He's still out in the field. And Matthews is a fucking desk jockey. He got caught.
But that's because Riggs wants to I think he still has that hero persona. Like,
yeah, I mean, he's also probably just a fucking psychopath.
He's part of their SWAT, right?
Yeah, he's
the head of SWAT.
Oh, he's the head of SWAT.
Yeah, he's the SWAT
leader.
So it's found out later on though. Like they don't really say it. Yeah, like in 4, that's when they like say his job title. But he could be anybody in this one. But like it's later on we find out. So I figure I might as well say it now.
Yeah. Acting in this movie is just worse. I mean, there's too many people and not enough people get to shine, so a lot of people just fall by the wayside.
The cast has a lot of TV people.
Is not very great. Yeah. I mean,
I just saw her.
Yeah, she did.
I just saw her in a reality show not that long ago, and she was like, it was like some Navy SEAL survival stuff or whatever.
It was the white lady who was all like, "Oh my god, I'm so meek."
The one's all sleeping.
Yeah. Sleepy. Sleepy white lady.
The tiny blonde.
Like those Hallmark Christmas movies.
Yeah, she gives off Hallmark vibes.
She's like a TV actress.
And Saw.
But it's because they spent all their money on Donnie Wahlberg. That's Eric Matthews.
Yeah, and they were like, we need someone. Hey.
What you call it? The black guy? He's in other TVs. What's he in too? He
was in SVU for a second?
Yeah.
Where did you say he was from?
Oh, Lord.
Okay, never mind. You're not going to be able to find
Which one? The guy that was like, I got people looking for me, man.
I hated that dude.
Yeah, I got people looking for me. If they can't find me, they're gonna go for my family, man. Come on.
I don't remember
when he's talking up the juiced up guy, and then he ends up getting killed.
No, I thought he was more like, "Hey, man, you're just like me, dog. You know, I'm always on to fight people." I don't remember him being like, I got people looking for my family, man.
No, he's like, I got people looking for me. I need to get out. Because if they can't find me, they go for my family, man.
I love that, though. Come on. He's working with what he got.
So the way they're all put in the game,
Shameless.
it's like it's.
Oh, he's in Shameless.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember him in Shameless, but I'll believe it.
Yeah.
Family man.
Family man. Yeah, the family man was in Shameless.
All of these people make more sense to me, though. Like,
why
even though they were
game, or what are you talking about?
Sons of Anarchy, I guess. Dexter.
Keep the thought going. She's just reading names off. You're not gonna know.
But
we
even
got 15
though
minutes.
Scarface.
Even though he's like, they're all like okay, they were framed, so they went to jail, which is like not their fault, right? But the fact that they went to jail and they come back out, still shitty. Like if they would have turned their life around after prison, then I think they're clear. But I assume he picked.
We see in a later film, no spoilers. Oh, girl, the Hispanic lady is a prostitute. She's whoring about. I mean, these are probably bad people no matter
that
what.
bag, dude.
I mean, look, I'm not faulting her, but I'm saying under Jigsaw's code, she was in that house no matter what. Framed or not.
The Hispanic dude is a drug dealer. Like, still.
He's a drug dealer no matter what.
Yeah.
He didn't get framed. He just got put away.
Dude, old Burn Box Boy had the worst. It's like, bro, I thought I was one of your disciples, and now I'm in the game. He's like, I helped you catch these people. Why am I in the game?
Yeah, how did that happen?
They don't really say. It's just like...
And I don't think they say in later movies either, but he got the shit end of the stick.
Yeah.
Like, he also was framed.
The shit into the stick was Amanda when he tossed her into that fucking needle pit.
Ooh, when Xavier throws her in that pit, bro, that's the next level shit, man. She comes out.
Goosebumps, dude.
Is this the movie where like it was more expensive because like they had to recreate the bathroom scene because it like was torn down?
Yeah, that's what Joey was telling me.
Yeah, so this movie features the bathroom from the first movie super heavily, and they had to completely fucking rebuild it even though they just shot that movie a year previous.
They were probably like, damn,
so
we didn't think we were going to need this again.
Man, who the fuck wants to come back to this bathroom?
Yeah, you don't think you need it again for the sequel, even if you had a sequel. Yeah. And another thing is, something happens with the needles where they accidentally drop a real needle in the needles or something like that.
No.
Like there's like a thing about it because all those needles are fake needles. But something happened where someone dropped a box of real needles or something like in it.
Wait, a box or one?
Who even brought the fucking box to set that day?
I don't know. Like we might need to like look it up and like fact check it, but
so I could understand it from the point of like, oh, we're gonna get close-ups of the needles. Let's bring in real ones so that you can tell they're real. But
that's probably what it was.
For the shot, we'll use fake ones at the wide. And the dumbass, I mean, it's the same thing with the producer who got shot on set. Sometimes motherfuckers just bring the wrong shit and leave it in the wrong place. I mean, luckily it was only a fucking needle and not an actual gunshot, you know?
Because like she was also pregnant during this scene, which was kind of crazy. Amanda.
What?
Yeah, she's pregnant during this movie.
Hell nah, dude.
They got her working while pregnant?
I mean, this is like the only other thing she did at this time was like that Becker show. So like this was like her big thing.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
It was like some doctor sitcom. The dude from Cheers like is a doctor.
I don't know.
It was one of those things like at night coming on at like 8 o'clock and you watch it before you go to bed.
One of those shows.
Yeah.
No, apparently it's all fake needles with fiber optic tips. But there wasn't enough needles, like it didn't look like enough, so they put foam and stuff underneath it to make it appear like more needles. But it doesn't look like they put a real needle in there.
Oh, you just lying then, James.
But if they did...
I said fact check it. I fact
checked it. I mean, if they did, though, I believe it. Like, that shit happens. I'm not saying no. Also, this movie probably did really bad on Rotten Tomatoes, I would assume.
I don't think any of them are rated
71%.
I think
71% on Rotten Tomatoes
by the audience.
I think
critics 30.
Critics are all under 50.
You think this is your least favorite one so far?
Out of the 4 that we've watched.
Well, we're not there yet.
Oh.
Yeah.
We have I never touched it.
I never touched this part.
It's the same shit. Just don't touch it. You touch this.
But
no, we're only talking about 1 and 2. That's all we're talking about. That's where we're at right now. Don't push this.
I kind of like this game more than the bathroom game.
I do too.
Just because there's more complexity to it, you know. There's more rooms, more traps.
There's more options to win too. Because pretty much every person, like we don't even see everybody's room. Like
no,
I'm assuming like there's other traps for other people, but I like any time where like, so the first one I felt like, okay, they had like they had a couple ways to win, nothing too crazy or whatever. And this one, it's like you have more people, more opportunities to win, but also more opportunities to lose because you got people doing dumb stuff. And the egos they have in there, like you knew it was going to cause chaos. And Amanda's like telling them, hey, follow the rules, follow the rules, follow the rules. Also, too, we should have known ahead of time that she was like in on it, even though we've seen the first one. Because the first time I watched this, I'm like, what? She beat the bear trap. But then I was like, oh, it's because she didn't learn because she didn't cut her own eyeball out. So I was like, she has to learn her in a real game. And then it's like, she doesn't get sick the way everyone else gets sick.
Yeah, you don't see her neck get red. You don't see her coughing. None of it. But you don't get that until
I never realized that.
Yeah, you don't get that unless you've rewatched it a billion times, and you're like, really looking at her.
Boy, the kid, he didn't really get sick either until the very, very end.
Yeah,
but he's young.
He just had less.
That's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought.
I also think he got less.
Inject him, yeah.
No, but I don't think it was an airborne thing. I think they were injected. I think what Alex said is right. So they probably just injected him with like a little bit less. Just a little bit less.
I don't think there's gas running throughout the house because Amanda would be got.
Right.
But they don't know that. As far as they know, there's gas in the house. So they got to get out the house.
Shit, for a minute, I was like, fuck, I think there's actually gas in this house. And then, she's not getting sick. So you're like, oh, no, wait. There's no gas.
I took it as, one, he either got a lower dose, or two, it's like he's just younger. Or
a bad actor.
Yeah.
Huge bad actor, though.
They didn't make him pale until the end either, though. Like, some of the people got pale quick, but also they were going to die. Yeah. I mean, a girl they just had C's up.
Their bodies were probably already torn the fuck down.
They've been through it. Yeah. They had prison food for a while.
And that's just slop.
Yeah, that shit's good, dude. What do you mean?
Whoa. You're right. You would know.
Yeah, I mean, you've been. I kind of wish we could have seen one of these people become a new, I'm calling them apostles. I'm not calling them apprentices. These are apostles of the Church of Saw. I
was calling them disciples earlier, but yeah.
I mean, we could call them whatever. They're interchangeable. It's the same word, basically.
Yeah.
But Obi would have been a dope Saw apostle. He would have been so fucking cool. Or Jonas. I think Jonas would have bit. At the end of it, he'd have been like, man, fuck my family, dog. I want in.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I think overall, he just gets done bogus, and it bothers me. I understand he's a bad guy. He's kidnapping people. I'm not saying he's good, but I don't think he would have learned in a sense, but I think he could have been used as, like you said, one of his boys.
He would have followed though.
He would have been a better Zep.
I think he would have followed better than Amanda.
Oh yeah.
Amanda kind of sucks.
Amanda really sucks. Go ahead.
Do we know why he was kidnapping people? What?
No, we were just talking about that when you were, I don't know, asleep over there or something.
So I don't think his crime.
That's one of his tasks, I guess.
Yeah, but I don't think that's his crime.
No, we don't know. We don't know why he kidnapped a girl. We just know that he did it. But we don't even know if she's the only one he kidnapped.
Yeah.
Because nobody else decides to fucking remember, and she fucking that's a Raven fucking brain blast and remembered it.
This is my headcanon. He's just a thief, and he's just someone that can get in and out of places, and he's probably a drug addict. So then they have him kidnap the people he can kidnap. And then what happens is just she remembers or whatever. But also too, it's they needed a man to also help kidnap because John can't do it, and then at this point it's just him and Amanda. So you need another big body, yeah. Hey, as far as we know,
it's only him, it's only him and Amanda. But at this point too, Amanda doesn't really suck. Amanda's kind of good at her job right now.
Yeah, now, yeah.
I mean, she kept him alive.
Yeah, which we think is her only task. We don't really know if
that's her task.
Well, but we don't know if he gave her other tasks and she was just like, fuck this. I'm not doing this shit,
But
I also paid for this.
Yeah.
What's weird though is then why have the clue of this is his son? To speed up Matthew?
Dude, I don't even know. That's the part that was killing me too, because if his thing was Amanda, you have to keep the boy alive, then why the fuck are you making them hostile towards him? Stop that shit. What are you doing for me right now? You're making my job way fucking harder.
Yeah.
I think it's just supposed to make it harder for the other contestants.
Make it harder for them?
Yeah, because they're gonna rage out and not think out clearly. They're like, "Oh, fuck this."
But
kid.
yes, they're
kind of hatred aside. Yeah,
but the main person being tested though is the dad though. You know what I mean?
No, they're all also being tested.
Sure, but there's side quests the main quest.
No, there's layers. Yeah, I think they're all main quests.
Onions have layers.
And look, Eric is just a different layer of the onion.
But if they snap a kid's neck, that game is ruined.
Well,
nah,
he
edits the footage. What are you talking about? He just edits around it. He cuts around it.
I mean, sure.
I mean, then he wouldn't be lying if he's like, yeah, your son is pissing blood. Mostly because some big jacked Puerto Rican dude beat his ass earlier.
We didn't think that was going to happen. So.
Yeah. Well, but that's also why Amanda's there, I think, is to body.
Yeah, Amanda's a control. Like,
yeah.
There's not a double blind study, all right?
No, hell no.
It's a one-sided blind study.
Who?
She got in that car.
John's?
Yeah.
No way, bro. She doesn't. Nah, she's not going to yell at him. This Amanda,
she loves John.
Yeah, this Amanda loves John.
Is meek.
Yeah, she is meek.
I'd still chew his ass out. I got thrown in that
you ain't Amanda.
Needle.
I don't know that you would have gotten out of that reverse.
He didn't intend that to happen, though.
Yeah,
but like that's the kind of stuff that he can't control. Like, what if they do the kid in there, and the kid was like,
he wasn't making it out of there. Yeah,
and I'm sure those needles were probably from like all the.
Nah,
disease.
I think he rubbed some
they were
dirt on
clean.
him.
They weren't giving her AIDS.
No, there was blood on the needles.
Nah, it's blood. He was like, Amanda, go over there and put some fucking paint on it.
They were X's with blood throughout the whole film. Like, they got blood.
Yeah, they got fake blood.
They got pig blood, a lot of it.
Nah, it's John. I think they're real needles. Real used needles.
We've seen strange addictions. You know, you can get blood.
Needles?
Bro, where do you... yeah, it's all John's needles that they're putting the chemo in with.
Yeah.
So which one is your guys' favorite trap from this movie? We got 3 minutes and 40 seconds, so be brisk.
I like the box, the furnace.
Oh, you like that trap?
Yeah.
Do you think you could beat it, though?
Yeah, I'm not an idiot. I'm only going to grab the one needle.
I mean, I would grab both and just turn the thing.
Well, yeah.
You could just turn the thing and burn your arm.
Yeah.
Unless he was afraid of fire like that.
I'm also just going to grab the one needle, and if anyone else wants to be brave, y'all can go in there all you want.
You know that big Puerto Rican's going to whoop your ass, though,
That's
if you
fine.
say that to him. Yeah, beat my ass. I got an antidote,
They
bitch.
could have checked the surroundings first on the other end and stuff, too, you know?
Or even just pop that glass off.
Yeah.
Break that shit right away. Like, get rid of it.
Because they could have popped it and pulled it from that side out.
Yeah. All right, what's your guys' favorite traps in the movie?
The head smasher is like more of a like iconic. Like I like the what do they call it?
The Venus flytrap.
That was the wrong movie.
No spoilers.
yeah, you're right.
The death mask is what he calls it.
The death mask?
Yeah.
Because to me, like I like the solo traps that are like you're kind of just strapped down, you gotta figure it out.
Eric?
I just Eric's game. I guess it's not a trap though, so I don't know. I don't think I have one in this movie.
I really like the razor
I can't nail it
box.
down.
Yeah, that one. She's just
I think,
stupid.
I mean, she's dying.
Whatever.
She's actively losing her life. Yeah.
She weighs like 100 pounds. Like,
but I think if they would have found that room, how long are they in here? 2 hours? If they would have found that room 90 minutes ago, that was an easy fucking antidote, brother. That's a quick win. And she just got to it too late.
I mean, the easiest one though is the room itself. Like they just gotta chill.
Yeah.
And like look at each other's necks. Like, don't you think that they should? I mean, okay. Once again, early in the franchise, they don't know about jigsaw stuff like that.
Right.
But don't you think like check your bodies,
Bro?
Like
the first thing I said when it got into the room was,
Get
none
naked?
of the dudes have long hair. How the fuck don't you see a big bright red 2 on the back of man's neck? How
Especially
don't you
if it's
see
colored.
that? One person had a bright green, fluorescent green 11 on the back of their fucking neck. You telling me you didn't see that? Get the
It's a
fuck
they're
out
tattoo,
of here.
also
man.
they're probably also real time. I know the movie it's like probably 30 minutes, but real time they're probably like 5-10 minutes in that room, you know? But I also think they should have been able to. Yeah, because there's a lot of running around that happens. They're only in there 2 hours. 2 hours is not a lot of time.
And this is a big house. They be running around that whole fucking house.
Yeah.
Dude,
they were trying to chop down walls for like 10 minutes. Like, you know, time ticks.
Yeah.
But also, once dude blows his head back, all focus is gone.
Oh, yeah. It's frantic at that point. I don't even understand how they stood together as a unit. How the fuck did y'all stay? I would not have stayed together with anybody. I'm trying to find my room, bro. I'm like,
but
where's
why
my
do you look through
desk?
that peephole? Like, what do you get out of that? Like, even if the key works or doesn't work, what are you looking at?
Being a sick fuck, dude.
Yeah, he's trying to be a little peeper. He's like, oh, what's going on up there?
All I know
That shows
is
don't be a peeping Tom.
Yep.
Xavier tried his or worked his little heart out getting all those numbers.
Dude, he was running around.
He almost passed that game by himself.
Yeah.
Dude, the fact that he cuts his own neck off is fucking crazy.
But
dude.
him too, bro. Chill. Like, just tell them what's going on.
You don't have to kill nobody. Just say, "Let me see your neck."
He meets old boy aggressively, and that's why he stands off against him, because he looks like he's about to touch him. Like, bro, just be like, "Hey, I figured it out. The numbers are on the back of our necks."
Yeah,
and he'd have been like,
if we save one of us, we could save all of us.
Nah, man, one man for himself.
I mean, that's why they all lose, though. Except for the little kid who gets out with, I guess, probably fucked up lungs. He's got long COVID like a bitch.
Yeah, he didn't have to play the game. He wasn't playing.
No, he
Definitely
wasn't.
has TB.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Or they just got like a double for him. It wasn't really him the whole time.
Oh, wow. Oh, he was just in the, he was just in the box the whole time?
That's some old boy stuff.
Oh, my God. Oh, boy, is it. All right. James, what do you give Saw 2?
7.5 out of 10.
Isn't that what you gave Saw 1?
Yeah.
I gave Saw 1 a 7.
Oh, wow.
Eric, what do you give Saw 2?
7.9. It's just a little meh. 1.1 down.
Alex?
6.
6 flat.
6.
I mean, she did say she doesn't like this one.
So I gave 1 and 8. So I gotta give this one like a 6.5, 6.75 maybe, if we're getting real in the minutia, like a 6.75. You know, it's up there. I think it's good. I just don't think the characters have enough time to shine. There's too many people in this movie.
There's too many characters.
All the people in the house.
We
there's too
also
many
didn't
people.
get backstories on.
None of them really.
Yeah.
A lot of underdeveloped characters for sure.
All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in on twitch.tv/SoonerLaterTV or youtube.com/@SoonerLaterTV for our review of Saw 2. Continue listening and watching and showing your support on all social medias. Just look up Sooner or Later TV. If you couldn't catch us live on Sundays at 7 p.m., don't worry. You can listen to us on Wednesday mornings at 11 a.m. on all podcasting platforms and on YouTube. So tune in a couple days for our review of Saw 3. We love you guys. Bye.
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 See you.